me just check. So, oops, where's my bit rate? Excellent connection, sweet. And then just waiting for the bit rate to catch up, which it doesn't seem to be doing, which is wonderful. There we go, bit rate. Bit rate's good. Banging. Oh, there's a new Doom game coming out? Alright, let's pull up our own feed stuff. Right. Yeah. We need to sort out the... I need to change that. I also need to work out why this isn't... What I'm gonna do on this... oh wait, hold on, the enter should also be up here, and... Yeah, it should be like 7.5. 3.5? So... I'll move that there and change that to that, and then so I'm gonna need to turn the colliders off on that. Oh, we got zoomies. Oh. We have a slight issue. That works fine. We need Hellbound, because we need to change our interactables here. That's fine. That needs to be there. I think. So it's annoying that it takes I think I might have to fix the okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to I don't get why this doesn't actually appear properly. So why okay, so it just needs that. Right, so hell yeah, boy! How's it going, Andrew? Yo, what's up? Lol, it's already broke. Why is it doing this? That's really weird. That's so bizarre. Okay, whatever. Okay, cool. Right, so this needs to be 0. Why is it not? Why is none of it being selected? Don't tell me I built everything on. So if I put that to 0 and put that to 2, does it fix it? Yeah! I'm glad. Okay, that does fix it. Okay, that fixes it completely. I've clearly built this in a really fucked way. So okay. So we need to set it so that I'm guessing it's in our core, yeah. So how does this work? Okay. So why? Oh. Maybe if I do if. Do I have a reference? I don't have a reference to the player. Ah. Get component player dot can move equals true. Set active false. Oops. Oh, the other thing I want to do before I fucking do anything else is it player. Wait, our move direction is fucking normalized, but it's jittery. Maybe if I do the late update so that it's a bit smoother, because it's a little all over the shop. That's better, at least. Why? What we could do Because basically what's happening is... Maybe the dialogue box... No, the dialogue box shouldn't stay up the whole time. Or not stay up, but... I need a way to basically say, once this particular dialogue box is done, like, it doesn't get shown again. And I think what we need to do, I think it would have worked if now that spawns our persistent object. Oh. Persistent object spawner. Where does that live? Does that live on our core? It does. So what we could do... So in theory, what should happen is our character shouldn't despawn. Our core shouldn't despawn. It's either going to work really well or there's going to be a really interesting bug. But that bug is really easy to solve. Because we just go to... No, we just go to the Helltown. And we delete that. And then we can go back into our script. And then say... Oh, fuck me. Are we going to want to stop the player every single time there's dialogue? They shouldn't be able to move during dialogue, so yeah. So... Oops, no. This one. So we should get... I didn't fix the other problem. Oh yes, I did. Excuse you? Might have made a slight mistake there. A little bit of logical... I don't get the juttering though, that's the only thing. Cool. Oh, because the dialogue is... The dialogue's killing... Okay, that doesn't work. Okay, we're gonna have to use... We're gonna have to leverage this! not super happy about this, but what we can do is I make it fucking private. Dumbass. So we do game manager dot game manager dot that. Set it so that it's not active anymore. I really don't know why. Also, why that? Okay, and then Oaks is firing. What we can do. Oops. Alright. So, if the dialogue's already been completed, hide the object, otherwise start the dialogue. The fuck is this? See, I want to put like just some vibey songs on, but I'll get copyright struck for it. Like, way transition works, and you don't even have to push a button. Now we need to fix this transition. No, fuck's sake. It's because I called it merchant. Right. Interactables. Shop. Shop enter. Brother, why is that? Right, okay. That doesn't need a collider on it anymore. That doesn't need that, but we do need to copy that. So what we'll do, the enter needs the door interact script. It's gonna load that, and the spawn point ID will be shop merchant enter. And that's gonna have a box collider on it. It'll be 5.5 and 4.5. I'll copy that and do that. And then we'll take the exit and put that at like 5.5? 5.5? Yeah. And then we'll add a spawn point in that will be called shop merchant exit. Now we need to, first thing we need to do is delete that. We need to create a new tile map in here. Obviously it's not going to look great at the moment just because we are just toying with things currently. We'll have the shop be about that big. Oh yeah, I should fucking. can't remember how the fuck I did this before. It's because I've used the opposite sides, because... I mean, basically, what I could do is I could just do that. Then that. Then this is all along the top. I just think it looks a bit shit, honestly. Oh wait, hold on, I grab these bits. Then I can grab that, but everything's slightly off if I do things the right way around, so which is why I was using that, but then I can't use that. It's just because I'm using a pre-done texture pack, but it's fine. Like for the purposes of the basics, like it's not. I need to stop getting myself so obsessed with how shit looks, honestly. And then I don't, annoyingly, I don't have anything that would... Why does that not have a background to it? Why is that not? Oh, it does, I think. So, like, if I had that, like, there, and then... I don't have a wood top. But... you'd have the wood top there, basically. I'm just kind of using what I've got. Do I have a shopkeeper sprite anywhere? It's a miracle any game. In what sense? Because of me, or? You know what, let's just have, like, fucking generic-ass shopkeeper. Character. Shit, how the fuck am I gonna... Well, A, that's a stupid position for him. Like, let's put him there. Just like, no, everything, all games, it's like, oh, this isn't working and I don't know why. I need to work around for this. This is a bug that doesn't want to be fixed or have an explanation. These doors aren't working, and when they are, they're teleporting me elsewhere when I leave. Oh, yeah! Well, the craziest part, as we're about to see, so basically what I'm going to do here, I'm going to put a collider on this so that shit can't... Oh, fuck, I might have to go back and work out what my other collider is. So that basically you can't bump into any of this stuff. Or you can't walk through it, I should say. Now one of these has a collider on it. And it's a merge operation with a rigid body and a composite. Sure. I don't know which one I need. Lol. Right, that was merge. Okay, it needs a composite collider. And they're all going to be static, basically. Cool, right. So now, in theory, if I grab our core and just whack that in there quickly, I should be able to test this with just this running. Well, why the fuck have these decided not to be part of? Do they not have colliders on them? They don't have colliders on them, in general. Because of course they don't. Why would they? Oh, why is this? It's a really good question, honestly. I don't know why those aren't. Oh, it's because that's me fucking that up. Because you should be able to walk into a door. Basically, is the logic. So, under our goblin, we're then going to have an empty object called interact, or we'll call it NPC interact. And under that, we're going to need a UI piece, aren't we? We're going to need fucking canvas. Which means we're going to need our... Because I cannot remember. It's been so long since I did it, I can't remember how the fuck I did it on this. Dialog box is an image. And the dialogue script, okay. Image and the dialogue script. Image. And we're going to need the dialogue script. Okay, under the okay, right. I was like, wait. So, oh, no. Under the dialog box, which is what this is, basically, we're going to have a UI text thing. This will possibly get changed because I've not come across dialogue systems before. So this will probably get massively updated. In fact, let's take a look. Unity 2D RPG dialogue system. This is like a really, really cheap and nasty dialogue system. What the fuck is ink? Everyone's talking about this. Okay, right. Open source narrative scripting language used to write 650,000 words of branching narrative. Okay, we might have to work out how the fuck we use ink. I think that might be one for rewriting the entire. It's one of those difficult ones because, like, you want to write the code so that, like, you don't need to go back and rewrite it. Or if you do need to rewrite it, like, you're not rewriting a huge ton. But it also, but then also, like, we could ignore it, work on other bits. Like, for example, one that will be actually, I'm glad that you're here for this. Thinking about it. I don't really have any gate style things, but oh, hold on, I need to. Yeah, because I accidentally basically built everything in one place, which annoys the fuck out of me for this. But somewhere, sprites. No, it's not there. Yes, yeah, rather than a full rewrite, but at the same time, I think it's probably going to need to be a full rewrite. Um, just because it's like, I don't see how it's going to assist much, if I'm honest. Fucking, where is it? There's a creature pack somewhere. Being cheap as shit, we're gonna only look at free ones. Cause how fucking dare? Uh, okay, no, not that one. How about RPG? I think it was this one, right? We got like, got any archdemons? Any archdemons? Oh wait, also that one doesn't have a license in it, so probably shouldn't go with that one really, because the license is quite expensive. That's various assets, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. I don't actually have commercial license for those, which kind of sucks. That's more of a horror one, but that's fine. I just need like I could just do with like generic as shit. Free. You know what? I'm gonna add this one to my collection because I'm gonna download that. No thanks, tentative downloads because I'm cheap. Cool. How dare anyone assume that I will pay? Pixel art. Medieval fantasy character. A knight, a wolf, a bat, a witch, and a golem. That'll do. See, at the moment, because, like, it wasn't this one that had it, was it? No. Alright, for the moment, because fuck it. Like, we're not really worried too much about art or anything at the moment. So we'll use Big Scary Dragon for Cerberus. Should it? Realistically, it should have like. So, because we do have a battle scene. I've got a script in in open world, I want to say. Run, that's spawning the object. That's the visualizer. That's walk parameters. Overworld core, there we go. So that transitions to the battle. But the problem is... Yeah, I've not built those out yet. Which I don't necessarily think I'll need to. Maybe. So I need... I am going to need to have separate ones for, like, the different enemies. Certainly the bosses, right? Because the bosses are going to be doing more damage. Wait, how the fuck does that work? That's moving. Yeah. Summon combat action. Otherwise, get combat action. Cast combat action. Where the fuck is cast combat action? Is that in the character? Cast combat action. If the damage is over 0. Oh! Dumbass. So, what I'll probably do is I'll probably create a folder so that we can store all of... Have basically different combat actions for the different enemy types. So if we go, this one is Cerberus, and we go. Let's just call this like basic attack. That does like 5 damage, and it's got, say, like bite, which does like 10 damage. It's called bite. Right, so trying to fucking remind myself how I did shit ages ago. So battle the enemy. Oh, shit. We're gonna have to have because we put it as a skeleton. I'm gonna use this as my like working out guide as well. In fact, what I'll do is I'll do this as like a big old block comment. Right, so boss object is going to have the character script, has a list of the attacks. It's going to have a sprite renderer. And it's going to have enemy AI. So when player engages in battle, we need to spawn. We need to spawn the enemy from a prefab, set their position, set the enemy parameter on the player object to the enemy prefab, which I get the feeling I do already. Let me just check that. Okay. Turn manager. No, fuck off. Not what I wanted. Good. Because the enemy's not set. Okay. So the player needs to have the enemy set. The enemy needs to have that set as the player, I think, and then everything should work. No errors. Okay. It's the wrong way around. That should be the player's health bar. And then if we click on, we can see that it's on 15, 10. It'll probably heal. No, it's not going to heal. Cool. Right. So, oh God, I need to work out all the different places that... all the different places that we need to put that. So, okay. First things first. let's not get ahead of ourselves. So, we know that the boss object itself, yeah, it's a lot of work, but if we break it down, it won't actually be as bad as we think. So, speed run and making a game, basically, yeah. Right, so, first thing. We have a basic attack and a basic bite. What other abilities / actions should our first boss, our part 1 boss, what should they be able to do? What other things are we thinking in terms of like abilities? Yeah. Yeah. So okay. So we want it to have a heal as well. Okay, new combat action. We'll just call it heal. Obviously we can like tweak everything. I'm just putting basic things in. Elemental spell, so we'll call it like I don't know, like flame breath. So we'll say that it does 15, and we actually already have one of these somewhere. Uh, Maybe like a double attack or something on the base skill. So yeah, I mean we could literally just rename bite to double attack and then just make sure that it's always the damage times 2, basically. So if we use this as our like base for our combat actions, I was refining a passive ability for a game mechanic that, not suggesting it be implemented, but it's probably going to be really interesting, and I'm going to be sat here going, fuck me, that's really interesting. How would I implement that? But I was working through it because I wanted something that actually interacted with party psychology. Okay, go on. While I'm creating. How do I just create a fucking. Oh, just prefab like that. Cool. So, good old Serby. So it needs the character script. We'll put it at like say 50 health, 50 health, and we will add the. That's really fucking annoying because these are going to be really fucking. Right. Oh, whoops. Basic attack from Cerberus, bite, flame breath. So, have a main character who has the kinetic sense passive, ability to sense movement, and overall this means that all sneak attacks are nullified, and you get a boost to preemptive strike. That's not where it gets interesting. Okay. Because, yeah, in that state of just all sneak attacks are nullified, and you get a boost to preemptive strike, I'd be sat there as a developer going, have they just not implemented sneak attacks and just boosted the fucking preemptive strike bonus? Let me chat. I was running through the Demon Realm thing where I made it so air is really thick to the degree that kinetic sense isn't working. Okay. So it needs a sprite renderer as well, we said, didn't we? Of the wagon. The enemy will always be the player. Type mismatch? Why is it a type mismatch? Oh, also, there we go. I dragged the wrong player in, that's why. By why that's specifically to also go into party psychology. So if you don't have the main character, the sneak attack preemptive rate goes to normal. Okay. We've got that. So we also need the enemy AI script. And you just... Okay. So... Can you click on that edit key? 0.8. Why does that feel like that's the wrong way round? That is the wrong way round, because that's opposite. 0.8. I think I know why it's the other way around. If you have them in your party, kinetic sense is basically inversed and gradually decreases the inversion as the party is used to having a walking radar. So if he's in the party in the demon realm, because of the party's general reliance on him being a radar, actually massively increases the sneak attack rate and removes preemptive bonus, gradually reducing each sneak attack as the party starts to adapt, having to be more aware because they don't. Okay, so yeah. Okay. That is quite an interesting idea for that. Right, so that's that bit done. But if he wasn't in the party at all, the kinetic. Yeah, yeah. So now the question is, so that transitions to that. Alright, here's my turn manager. Can I... So, can I basically go in here? Can I do... Oops. Player dot get component character object enemy equals and then set the enemy field. That might be how we can do that. Because then that'd only fire at the start of the fight as well, which would handle the transitional stuff. I just need to document somewhere where. So. Okay, so. Right, so. Time manager. Oops. Characters. Characters list. Add enemy. Player. Player object. Character object. Add enemy. That okay, so I think I only need to add it in 2 places. Except I have a slight issue. What about if I had the enemy tagged as enemy in the prefab, so it didn't matter what the name was, we'd check for the tag. And then added the game object with that tag. That'd work. Lulls people into a false sense of security early on as it's easy, no sneak attacks. A lot of preemptive, then boom, demon round. Actually have the passive be story relevant and actually have it in essence affect your party psychology, because so often these things are just kind of brought up. Yeah? Okay. Right, so what we're going to need to do, we're going to need to create a new tag called enemy. We're then going to go back to our prefab, tag Serby as the enemy. Is that 4-1? Okay, so that needs to probably be 1. And then -4? Probably. So create empty and call it enemy spawn point. Be 4 and 1, 0. So on the enemy AI script, first thing we need to do private void game object spawn point start. So spawn point equals game object dot find enemy spawn point. Then game object dot transform dot position equals spawn point dot transform dot position. So just to test this, I'm going to move our enemy over there, and they should automatically go to 4-1. That's that bit done. Slight problem. Slight problem. And I think it's because of this bit down here. Because that only triggers on start, that's why. But if we move that to there, so it shouldn't actually start. It shouldn't absorb. It shouldn't basically state what that start position is until they cast something. So it should. Oh, you know what? I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good, chat. Pretty fucking sick. So basically, what was happening when this script loaded? It was setting the start position variable, and basically this bit of code is when you do attack, because it's like a physical attack, the enemy moves and does a physical attack. So it moves to the enemy's position, but it knows what the start position was, and then it moves backwards. The problem was the moment that the script loaded, if you like, it was setting the start position. So it was firing before the other script where we changed the position, which is why it went downwards. So what I did was I went, right, the start position is the position of the object when you've decided that you're going to do something. So basically it waits, if you like, until the other part's done, and it only gets what the start position is once it's worked out what it's doing. By that time, its start position is set as 4-1. Right, so that's the battle side done for the moment. So The next thing to do. Now, I wonder, can we actually drag? Do we need to drag? I'm not going to add a dialogue box in. I will eventually, but if we're rewriting. Okay, I'm going to need context and elaboration in terms of what Ozma from FF9 is. Like, I could Google it. Like, are you talking about like could I basically do like the prerequisite stuff to it or the actual combat for it? Because if we take a look at Ozma, so requiring the player to complete a substantial part of the hot and cold side quest. Yeah, we could probably do that. Like that bit. Yeah, sure, we could probably do that just in the game manager. Setting the stats. Yep, we could. I mean, we don't have those things yet, but we could. We could probably configure this as well. Obviously, we'd have to like expand everything. If you even remotely go to select an attack while it's resting, it attacks instantly. If all your people are immune to something it can do, it just won't do it at all. Oh. Oh. Okay, so. So when you say if you even remotely go to select an attack while it's resting, is that a case of like if you click on attack and you're like hovering over it, or do you actually have to go through the whole you've selected an attack and then it automatically just like attacks before you? It's not even target him. If you open your spell menu, it attacks. If you target it at all, it attacks. Okay. So Ozma has a unique battle script. Its ATB bar fills up instantly whenever it's not in the middle of a battle animation. Always able to insert a command onto the queue before the play. So probably couldn't build that at the moment just because of the way the battle system works. We don't have like a prior, like, because there's no such thing as like speed yet. It's just you attack, they attack, you attack, they attack, you attack. But we could probably expand the battle system, and we probably will. So effectively, what it would like the way that I would do that in terms of like if I had if I had everything basically already set up, I'll use our Cerberus again. Of course, So I'd basically have a battle system with like priorities. So, or basically be a list based on speed of who goes next. So in the boss script, I'd have something that basically says if not currently attacking, and player dot and attack button or spell button dot click, then game object, which is just our boss. Or actually, no, it'd be like turn manager next turn list 0 dot prepend game object. That would be the kind of concept behind it for that part at least. Oh, Ozma also uses counterattack separate from its A. Okay, so that would be basically how you do the like counterattacks separate from the ATB. Obviously, we don't really have like any ATB or anything. Ozma chooses its actions depending on whether its turn count is odd or even. We could probably do something like that with R1, because you basically, what you do is you'd clear out the combat actions list and populate it depending on what turn it is. So that's relatively straightforward. But it'd be quite an in-depth it'd be quite an in-depth script. I suspected that we might have that for like Cerberus or like the archdemons of like, you know, particularly maybe like the layer 6 archdemon have some sort of conditional thing that basically if I'd need to work out how to do it, but basically add some sort of, probably extend the normal script, but basically if it's like, if health is 50% or whatever, but yeah, it's a little bit early at the moment, but it's something that I have already considered in terms of like oh, okay, cool. It literally has this. It has the AI script. Interesting. Yes. Yeah. Literally exactly how I would have done it. I'm assuming this is the MP cost of each thing. So that's your start function. You'd set the attack lists for phase 1, and obviously their associated mana costs. We don't even have mana costs yet. Set the phase 2 and their associated mana costs. We might actually build. Okay, right. So, right. Enable Shadow Flag. I don't know what Shadow Flag is. SV function enemy current ATB equals max ATB -1. Oh, that's that. Right. That's a clever way of doing. No, that's a clever way. So I don't know what the Shadow Flag is, but what this is doing is this is basically saying that at all times, technically, Ozma does not have ATB available all of the time, technically speaking. At all times, well, in between terms, obviously, it sets his current ATB to be his maximum -1. So that he doesn't attack straight, like, because I think basically the way it would work if you just set it to max, I think what would happen would be it would literally just be like Doomsday, 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 or Doomsday Curse, Doomsday Curse, like just constantly without the player ever having a chance. So then it checks. I don't know what this is. This might be some sort of plus. That might be player codes for that. But that's basically setting level how many level 4 characters and level 5 characters there are. Interesting that they do it as 1, 2, 4, and do you only ever have a party of 4 characters? You do only have 4 characters, so that would be each character is either called 1, 2, 4, or 8. Weird way of doing it, if that is right. I also don't. That's got to be like adding to a list or something, because you wouldn't just say like level 4 characters equals the 4th member. So that's got to but that's basically what that's doing. It's stating how many level 4 and level 5 characters you've got. If you've completed friendly monster, it sets the absorb elements to also include shadow. And the weak elements. Is it weak to shadow if you complete friendly monster? Is it weak to shadow? Okay, cool. So I think... Okay, so it could be if it... So the way that this works is it might be that all of the characters are put in 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 8. If it's level 4, it removes each bit. So if you... So it can tell how... Like, which characters are level 4 and which ones are level 5 based on, like... the number that it gets back, which is quite smart. Rather than having it check each one and then have some sort of list, you basically just have like a string variable for it. So it does a battle dialogue, which will be one thing I do want to include on ours. Then it waits 60 seconds. This bit is where it gets fucking... So this just loops, basically. So if replenish ATB step equals 0, if get attacker... I don't know what get attacker is, but I don't know if it's basically get the target or what. But basically this just keeps replenishing the well, this is the replenishing the ATB step. So if it equals 0, which I'm guessing might be the idle phase, if it's being attacked, set it to 1. Then on the next loop, it will go to 1. And if it's being attacked... No, that can't be it. If it's attacking and it gets attacked, set it to 1 so that it goes to idle. If it gets attacked while in idle, I think. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so this is just for replenishing the ATB, basically. If he is less than 10, or if he's 10,000 or less HP, while he is attacking, or while the state of is attacking doesn't equal 0, which would be false, so he is attacking. Wait for a second, run battle code, whatever that does. Disable ATB. Okay. While it's not paused, wait. Set the target to be the enemy. Run battle code. Run camera 9. Attack special. This is actually really fucking interesting in terms of like we might end up basically stealing some of this stuff. Picking a random attack is actually not as simple as a single call. If SV target is set to no target, or if the enemy doesn't have enough MP, another random attack is picked. Also for Ozma, a bug in the phase 1 makes this MP check inaccurate for Doomsday and Flare. Cool, great. Yeah, so basically... Okay, I'm guessing random in team. So this is just all the attack conditions. Berserk flag. So if not berserk flag and get attack command ID doesn't equal attack or item, the target is whoever's attacking it. And then it sets the berserk flag and sets berserk or attacks with berserk. You know what? Yeah, no. Like, I'm glad that the AI code's actually there. Because that's really... Because we can basically... So, effectively... That's how you would... Obviously, it's a little bit more in depth. But everywhere where it says function, you can basically... You could create something similar in Unity quite easily. Because the loop stuff is just your update. The init stuff is literally just your start function. And then you just have two other ones for... You have two user-created ones, or developer-created ones. So we probably... I mean, using this as like a baseline, we probably could make something like Ozma. So I wouldn't mind finding out that bit that's about dark. If it throws... If you throw... The damage bit about if you throw dark matter at it. Not sure. But yeah, no, that's you could definitely like just because I'm interested now. I was not paying attention to what website we were on previously. Holy shit. Oh, Safer is the final boss. Thanks. I was looking at that AI script. I was like, I'm fucking sorry. What? There we go. Okay, so again, you've got your start. Your main is going to be your loop, basically. So count equals count plus 1. If it basically the first time that it runs, I'm assuming count starts at 0. Bizarro, okay. Bizarro stuff Roughless. Oh! What? Okay, what one party stats? Do we have the AI script? Okay, so obviously okay, cool. So you've got multiple parts that you can select. Obviously, at the moment, the fights are just one-on-one. Turn off death handling. I don't know what death handling means. But they're basically setting variables for each part. Turning off death handling, whatever that is. If main... Does this literally get put on all of the... Would this get put on all of the game objects? You basically set the level to 99. Then if Genova KOR, there's a Genova bonus of 60,000. HP is a base 40,000 times the level, which is just 99. Wait, how much health does he have? Let's see if we can work this out. Oh. Oh, okay, cool, right, yeah. So, main body max HP. Okay. HP equals max HP. Not sure what 4278 is, but... So the core has physical immunity and magic immunity. And you set it to 0. So if we actually... So that's all the setup stuff. Core turns. If it's greater than 0, then the core turns +1. You set... Yeah. Turn taken 0. If the head has death status, then if the HRVV turns, head portion B choose, yeah. Oh, so basically revive it, else get one closer to reviving it. If count equals 1, if it doesn't have death status, and the others do, and right magic core, or magical, and left magical have death status, and the number of core turns is greater than 8, then just fucking revive them, activate them, use Bizarro energy on target, make it immune, revived. If the head doesn't have death status, then its idle animation is normal, and its hurt animation is flinch normal. Okay, so that's just setting the animations. You set main core turns to 0 and turn taken to 1. If it's dead, choose all opponents, including dead. Use a... This is some spaghetti-ass shit sometimes. But then also you're thinking about something that was written in, like, what, 97? Choose... Right, so... If it's after the first turn... So second turn... Wait, does it always follow the same pattern as well? Is there anywhere it, like, resets the count? Yeah. Yeah, if you hit 8 turns... Yeah, release 97. So, count equals count plus 1. So it'll be 0 to start with. There was something that was like, if the core turns equal 0, then... Okay. Yeah, so it follows the same pattern. Until the left magic attacks if it can. That's effectively all that's saying. Aside from obviously like some of these higher ones, it goes as revive all that shit and God. Do attack if able. Choose all enemies, then use Stigma, either the normal version or the head KO'd version. If the core is dead, use Heartless Angel. Basically skip 5 and 6. 7 attack, 8 attack, reset. If turn taken equals 0, then use Sephiroth Shock and make it equal 1. Which cuts there. There is no if. This seems so pointless. Just set it to 0. Or... Well, actually, no, it stops you from doing that. If it's the core that's moving, I guess. Use Bizarro Energy on the target. There's a counter for death here. Use Vanish. Yeah, I would imagine it's probably going to be really similar. No, it's not atrocious. Like, you can work out what's going on. And there's some interesting ideas. Like, you know, choose random opponent, use. Like, could maybe use that sort of thing on. Obviously, at the moment we're building the battle system for basically one-on-ones, with the hope that it will be scalable. Hey, Red Sage, we were literally just looking through some AI scripts of how bosses in Final Fantasy games work. And we got really sidetracked. We were doing our own boss. So where did we get up to? Let's scrap all that. Right. So okay, so as one does, yeah, basically, yeah. During a challenge run fighting Sephiroth, he had poisoned my entire party. He then used Heartless Angel and chose that moment to die, leaving me with my party at 1 HP. And before it died, I managed to heal 2 died to poison down, going into the final battle with 1 person at 1 HP. Fuck that. Right, I'm gonna just go be right back real quick. Literally just nip into the loo. So actually, yeah, I'm gonna nip to the loo and go through it. Go for a cheeky little puff as well. So I will be right back for a few minutes. I forgot to do a be right back screen. Oh! Oh! How can I hack a refrigerator? What am I going to do? Turn it off? I can't tell if my pylon is even shooting Leviathan. I don't think it's in range. He's gonna. Oh, it's gold. It's gold. Touch me in my special place. Should've known that was gonna happen. Should've known that was gonna happen. Fire plus fire, bad. Yeah. Wasn't my smartest move ever. I heard a voice from outside. You girls are such troublemakers. Jennifer, wait for me right there. You need to be punished. I am back. Oh, fuck. Give her the thwack. What clips have shown? Do I even want to know? I really should put all of my clips on YouTube at some point. Those shorts. Ah, great. Oh, no! Watch me lose life by, I don't claim to be a good gamer. I don't think, anyway. See, this is why I stick to making games rather than, you know, playing them. Because I suck. Thank you. Right. What were we doing before we got sidetracked? Right, so we need to add the enemy to the turn manager character list and the player object character object. So because we see, this is where I'm at an impasse here. Because transition is this, and all it does is it loads the scene. I was trying to fix all of that. Yeah, all it does is it loads the scene. Now, I also don't know if that's going to work very well. Because the way we've got it set up on other things is we just do load scene. What are the other overloads we've got? Okay, never mind. Shit. Mode. Parameters. Mode, just the name. So we need to load the scene. What about if we change this? Oh, fuck off. Let's make that a void as well. Fix that issue. So we need to okay, let's think about this. So we use this again. So player walks up to enemy, presses interact. Battle scene loads. Then you have the enemy being added. So to do that, we would need some kind of maybe like a okay, so the battle scene loads, the enemy prefab gets loaded. You load the prefab, you add it to the list of characters in the turn manager, and then on the player object, character object, you add the enemy. So maybe only certain enemies will have the interact feature. Only certain enemies will have the interact feature, so they'll have a script of their own. Which means that we could have the prefab on the interact script. Which then should give us access to everything. So, okay. First thing we're going to need is we're going to need a box collider, right? It's going to be a trigger. And let's make it nice and big. Let's also add a rigid body that's static, so you can't walk through it. Let's test this. Fuck me, I haven't put a player on this, have I? Yeah. Right. Let's grab our core. What? Are we still getting the object? No, we're not. Good. So, can we walk into... Yeah, we can walk through that. Why can we walk through that? Maybe it needs to be dynamic? This'll either work great or there'll be a dragon flying towards us. I'm not sure which one yet. It looks like it's worked okay because we've turned gravity off. But we can still walk through our dragon. That's not a good start. Is it because it's a trigger? Is it because it's a trigger? Yes. What? We walked through the dragon? Okay. Oh, honestly, the worker dragon's gonna be flying towards us. Yeah. Yeah, true. Can I add... This is This might be insane. This is either smart or stupid. Weirdly, it might have been smart. So, what did I say that we needed to do? It should be my thing here. Right. So we need a prefab that gets loaded. This feels really fucking dumb. Because literally all this is going to be... It's going to be... that. No, it's not. No, I am an idiot. It's not even going to be on that, is it? It's going to be private void on trigger stay to 2D. If collision dot, what about tag, compare tag player and input dot get key key code dot dot e. Game manager dot transition battle scene. So, okay. In theory, we should basically be able to walk up to this now, press E, oh, player is not defined. Sorry, why the fuck is player not defined? Oh. Bet it's because it's capital. Yeah, please incorporate that line. I also need to sort out the speed thing, because the speed's weird. Okay. Well, that worked. So... yeah. If we can get the boss up to the boss fight working, I'll be happy. And I'll probably end it there. Because then I need to work out what the next thing to work on is. So there's our boss prefab. Hmm. What do we have? So game manager. Set enemy. So then could we do, because what things have we got? We've got characters. So characters dot add range, append? No. Game manager. Selected enemy. Oh. Ooh. Hmm. Hmm. So... Hmm. 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 Tricky, 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 tricky. So... I basically need some way of adding, but you can't add to an array. Oops. Technically works, but then at this point, oh god, is this gonna be... This might be absolutely insane. And then do I convert it back to an array, or like... Okay. Either gonna go great, or it's gonna fail horribly. What are we thinking? Okay. I'm glad. Okay, so... It hasn't added it. Well, it went horribly. It's in our turn manager at line 43, and I'm gonna take a wild guess. Okay. Okay, so what about if I did... Well... Boss prefab instead. Then... Is there a scene manager or... if scene manager dot get active scene, is it a string that it returns? No, it's just... to string? Oh wait, no, it'll be get active scene dot name equals battle. Then instantiate boss prefab oh fuck me. The term manager is our... Wait, no, it's fine. It's fine. We're not fucking me just yet. Don't be so eager to jump me, basically. Game object dot no. What the fuck is... It is game object. Yeah, get fucking blue balls. Enemy spawn. Wait, hold on. Why do I feel like we've literally written something for that already? It was in the enemies somewhere? What if I make that public? Can I not do enemy AI dot nope, no I cannot. New enemy AI? Private Void. Right, whatever. I don't think it's called that either. Sorry. Fucking excuse you sideways? That. Okay. So it should create the boss prefab. Then in the turn manager, maybe? Time to see. Again, it'll either work great or it just won't. No. Object reference not set to an instance. Okay. Where is... Oh, it's the sprite renderer, isn't it? So we've got it transitioning. It's just not loading the right stuff. Okay. Let's... Okay, so we've got the transition working, which is nice. Right, okay. So it worked out that there should be something called... That when we interacted, our turn manager knew that we had a selected enemy. So, wait, where's our fucking instantiate code? Wait, no, we need to... Maybe. Possibly. Okay. Now comes the difficult part. So the first thing, I'm going to remove that. So this should just come up saying player in the console. That's fine. Well, actually, it's problem. Ah, yes, that well-known enemy, the problem. Okay. So, then can I say characters 1 equals game manager.get enemy? No, because it expects a character object. So then we do get component character object, and it seems okay with it. Okay, so this time it should come up and say dragon. Like this bit is probably the most complicated. Came up with Cerberus. Okay. So, going back to our Cerberus script, we're getting some pretty good progress actually. So then on this, no. Okay. If enemy equals null, and game object compare tag is player. Oops. Theory, we're going to test it obviously, but in theory we might have got transitioning to the because okay, no, we can work this out because we need it at the start of the battle thing. So maybe so. So game manager dot game manager dot player dot no, okay. Get component of type character object. So get the character object, then set the enemy equal to characters 1. Oops, play. So that should disappear. Good. Which means we should be able to go into the battle phase. Which we do. There's no errors. If I open this up and click player... Fuck! Because if I do that, it won't then do damage because it doesn't know where to go. Is that the same game manager? That's the problem. Is it the same? If I go to the battle scene... You know what? Find game object with tag. Player, get component. Because I don't know if it's the same one. In theory it should be, but I don't know if it is. Is it fucking private? Is that what the problem is, maybe? No, it's public. We are really fucking close. Oh! We don't need to. I get rid of that. I change that to be a spawn point. And then it'll work. Okay. So... duplicate that and delete that. We'll call this one player spawn point. And it's -4. Then so that's instantiating it. We do game manager.player transform.position equals GameObject.find player spawn point dot transform dot position. Fingers crossed. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Now, we have a player, which is that player that has an enemy that fucking doesn't have anything. I have no actions. That's the only problem now. health bar needs to be... Okay. Right. To-do list. Health bar, point to player, prefab. Combat action UI 28. What's... right. Line 28. So it's definitely this section. Oh. Am I an idiot? Is that what it is? No. I mean, probably, but not in this instance. Right, let's fix the health bar one first. So, character equals game manager.player dot get component character object. Okay, so that fixes one problem. I'm also going to change something temporarily. Hopefully this should move the camera. Yeah, it does. Good. Cool. Right, so health bar line 70 is still broken, apparently. Object reference not set. Health bar UI. Well, that's set all okay. That's all okay. That's all okay. So what I'm going to do... Let me just go to that battle scene. What's it set to by default? Whoops. Okay, so I think the health bar is actually working, even though it says it's not. And then the other bit that wasn't working was something. Got no idea why. Something in the combat actions. It wasn't like getting the combat actions for some reason. Oh yeah, we also want... Yeah, this is going to need to... We're going to need to store... We might end up rewriting how this works. Because at the moment, if it's a random encounter, or if it's the boss or a boss fight, it'll take you to the same map. It'll just take you to the overworld map. So let me try something real quick. Because one thing that I've not checked is, are we actually fucking... The one thing I didn't check was if we're even getting... if we're even getting the player in the list. I totally forgot to even check that. There we go. That's why. It's because the player wasn't in the list. What? On enable. Subscribe to this event. Okay, fine. We'll do it that way. We are literally so close. We're like one bug, and then it might work. And we might have the boss bit. No, fuck me. Yeah, no, let's not risk it, yeah? One bug, that's all it's gonna be. Okay, right, let's... Because it's setting okay. It sets it, but it also doesn't at the same time, if that makes any sense. Well? Wait. Let me just see something. We are getting so close. Oops. Does have that. Okay, good. Well, actually, what I can do is I can do game object dot find game object with tag enemy. Sorry. Oh, I've lost, but my health doesn't go down. I lost multiple times, but okay, right. Interesting. What if I... Man. Okay, so it one-shots me for some reason. Forgot to add the player part. Right, this is going to be our last run. Try and work out what the fuck's going on. If we can. Okay, well, it's going to the wrong place anyway. Yeah, the health doesn't seem to be going down, even though Cerberus has everything. Maybe I'll think about rewriting the... Wait, hold on. Why is the fucking... Okay, yeah, his health is going down. Right, so I can't use destroy because the player is set to don't destroy on load. Yeah, I need to fix the fix HP not decreasing for player slash attack enemy attack not working. That's... Maybe we end up rewriting the battle system, I'm not sure yet. In fact... Why did I select that? Oh, it's 7, didn't I? Is that... You dicks. Yeah. I was hoping they were going to have, like, the scripts for the battle system. but not quite that lucky. Yeah, so it has. Yeah, maybe I'll take a look at this off stream. Maybe rewrite the battle system. Do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. That's a fucking genius way. Holy fuck. That's a really smart way of doing it. Interesting. Hmm. Right, anyway, we are going to call it there. Thank you for tuning in, and I shall see you guys in the next one, which will be Sunday, probably around 8 o'clock, for some more Watch Dogs. Alright, I shall see you guys later on. Peace.